My first real encounter with a whale was in Patagonia.
The first time I saw a really, really friendly humpback whale was at Silverbank, Dominican Republic.
It was 3 humpback whales in Hawaii.
When we first came to Henson Island, we brought a little kayak along with us, and I started paddling around with the whales to see if I could understand more about them.
We had 2 guys on board. They were just sort of like space cadets. One of them was a Vietnam vet that had been shot I don't know how many times and had every bone in his body had some kind of metal plate or shrapnel. Anyway, he just wanted to see a whale, you know, and we're telling him, well, you're on the wrong trip, guy. We're not going to get near one.
Big fog bank came in and surrounded me, and I got totally lost. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where the whales were. I didn't know where I was. The current was taking me. I had my flute on board, and I picked up my flute and started to play it, probably to calm me down. After a few minutes, the whales came by.
As they were moving, they were coming toward me. They could have gone somewhere else. They knew I was there.
And all of a sudden I felt something under my flippers.
And then the whale came under the boat, and the first mate was freaking out like they're all going to die.
And just lifted me out of the water.
The whale lifted the boat up on its back, and, you know, it was clear out of the water.
I put down my flute and picked up the paddle and started following them. And after a little while, I got lost again. So I stopped paddling and picked up my flute and started playing it. And they came back around me again.
And I dove down, and I looked her in the eye.
We were looking at each other.
When you look in the eyes of a whale, they're actually looking, they're seeing your soul. You know, and if you're perceptive, you'll see their soul.
And I reached out and touched her.
I could have touched them.
Took its flipper and just and laid it on the head of this guy from, you know, the guy that was all shot up. You know, he was just so excited. He was sitting there playing with the barnacles and stuff on it. And the first mate was thinking, well, he's going to get his head chopped off.
When you are a little wee diver there, they know you're there. They flip them and fold them back because they're totally aware of your presence and they don't want to hurt you.
Finally, I came to an island that loomed up out of the fog and landed and waited until the fog cleared. I would say one of the profound experiences I had.
To me, these are some of the most emotional experiences I've had.
That was it. I was in love, right? That was it.